Hold up. So we're just gonna gloss over the fact that the creator of the original Counter-Strike released onto Steam what was essentially a spiritual successor to Counter-Strike, for lack of a better word. It was called Tactical Intervention, an indie game that came out a decade ago that had features and mechanics even AAA studios have yet to implement into their multi-million-dollar projects. We're gonna take a brief look into this tactical intervention, what made it so special, and why I think it should make a comeback. What is up, everybody, and welcome to the Mil-Simp Tac Shooter and Historic Gaming channel, home of the weekly Steam Key giveaway. I hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend. Make sure you're subscribed and join us on Discord. The link is in the description. And then all you gotta do is comment at least once a week, and you are entered in the Steam Key giveaway. This week, only 2 people entered. Literally a coin toss on who wins a free copy of either Rising Front, Fire and Steel, Mud and Blood, Easy Red 2's Stalingrad DLC, Beach Invasion 1944, Military Conflict Vietnam, Battle Cry of Freedom, or a copy of Direct Contact when it comes out. That's right, if your name is drawn, you take a pick of any of those awesome games. If you're unsure of how to enter, don't worry, there'll be directions later in the video. But let's jump right into this one. Most of you probably already know, but the original Counter-Strike was a mod of Half-Life. And anyone that's been around the channel knows that I had been playing Counter-Strike long before it came to retail. I was a beta tester so far back that there wasn't even recoil implemented into the game yet. There was one map, Siege, and just a handful of weapons. I remember my buddy being so good at the game, he would jump out of the second story window and headshot somebody with the scout before hitting the ground. Ah yes, the good old days. Now, Counter-Strike was created, of course with the help from the community, by one man, known as Gooseman. It didn't take but a few short years until Counter-Strike was considered the most popular multiplayer action game ever made. And still to this day, it pretty much stays at the #1 spot as far as player count. We are in the midst of Counter-Strike 2 coming out, and it got me thinking, Counter-Strike 2? Oh yeah, there was a Counter-Strike 2 almost. It just had a different name. Well, because Gooseman basically sold Counter-Strike to Valve once it got so popular, so he could no longer use the name that he came up with. Using the Source engine, he began coding a sort of sequel to Counter-Strike, Tactical Intervention. And like a lot of indie projects, it was a great game with just not enough marketing. Not enough exposure. Nobody knew about it. A lot of people didn't know it even came out. Like myself, by the time I realized it existed, it was damn near already dead. Boy, oh boy, what a shame. Because this game had some features that were awesome. Of course, the big one, being able to drive cars. There were some game modes and levels where that's all you did. You and 3 other buddies would jump into a car and while driving, shoot out the window at your enemies. There would be a VIP or someone the other team was trying to protect, and you would chase after them, driving, trying to murder that VIP. And to this day, no one's really done that the way Tactical Intervention did it. You could say GTA 5, but that feels more like a tab-targeting MMORPG compared to the gameplay of Tactical Intervention. You were able to blind fire. You had AI-controlled attack dogs you could give commands. You could throw objects in the environment at people, or your tactical shield. There was so much about this game to love, and maybe that was its problem. There were so many game modes, so many weapons, so many different things to do, that maybe it was too much. You know the saying, less is best, and that certainly applies to gaming. We're all familiar with this problem within Mil-Simp. We love our squad and Postscriptum and Beyond the Wire, but when new players come, they are overwhelmed and not willing to stick around for that steep learning curve. They know they have to return a game within 2 hours, and 2 hours is just not enough to familiarize with a proper Mil-Simp. Tactical Intervention was something special. 10 years later, no one's really done anything like it. It's a damn shame that that game and all of its code is just sitting there rotting. Someone started some unofficial, unorganized Kickstarter years after the game went under, but it didn't really pick up any steam, pun intended. Now there has to be a way to be able to play this this game again. And it's videos like this, moments like this, that I wish I had millions of subscribers. And if I ever do, bringing back games like Tactical Intervention is going to be a huge part of this channel. Y'all have heard me say it before. I think I've strayed away from some of these older titles recently, but I do want to be clear that revitalizing these older gems is still a dream of mine. Of course, I just don't have the resources to do anything like that now, but you can bet the day I have millions of subscribers, the Mil-Simp minions will be hosting a plethora of servers for these old gems, old forgotten gems. Yeah, man, Counter-Strike 2? I don't know. Looks more like CSGO 2 to me, or CSGO 1.5. Maybe I'm just an old grumpy gamer. I don't know. Damn near 30 years ago when I was playing the original Rainbow Six, I honestly thought there would be some more innovation in the gaming realm. Sure, graphics keep getting better and better, but where's the gameplay innovation? Like, has all imagination gone out the window? We've been playing the same game modes for 30-some years now. Domination, offensive, search and destroy, bomb defusal, depending on which game, it's got a different name, but it's all the same. Tactical Intervention was actually bringing some innovation in the space, and only a few short years after the original Counter-Strike. Well, the mainstream release at least. When Tactical Intervention came out, I was too busy with my life. I was in my early 20s, I was working too much, I didn't have my own computer, so I played it on a friend's computer, and I honestly didn't get much time with it. Maybe a couple hours max. Let me know down in the comments if you were one of the lucky souls to actually play Tactical Intervention. Now, I do remember playing one of the driving maps for maybe 20 minutes, and I remember that being incredible. And to think that that was over a decade ago and still has yet to be done by no other studio boggles my mind. I mean, after all, don't we all want to hang out of a window with an AK spraying at another car? Well, virtually, of course. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, especially, like I said, if you were a lucky soul to get to play this gem. And how are we going to bring it back? I know one of you darn whiz kids are watching this. Help me out here. Is it possible? Can we make a Tactical Intervention server? Just one server. There must be a way. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. The actual Counter-Strike 2. Counter-Strike 2, of course, is Counter-Strike 3. Valve is just a bit confused, right? I want to give a big shout out to my channel members, the Mil-Simp minions. Consider joining the ranks. Throw $1 my way a month. Heck, 25 cents a week could help you win a $40 game like Beyond the Wire or Battle Cry of Freedom, Direct Contact. We give away a Steam key every week. And like I said, all you got to do is be subscribed and join our little Discord community. Oh yeah, and comment once a week. Leave your Discord name and number in your comment. That is your ticket stub. Good luck to everybody in next week's giveaway. And speaking of a giveaway, Mr. Pseudo, come on down. DM me on Discord, make your selection of the games I listed earlier, and I will get that right to you. Congratulations, Pseudo. Alright, boys. I will see y'all in the next one. Y'all be good to each other.